Ryan Widmer, third trial. Third trial, I mean, come on. Okay, this is what we know. Ryan Widmer was on trial for murdering his wife, drowning his wife, actually. First trial that came about, the jury couldn't come up with an honest decision. Second, no, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. The first trial was thrown out over juror misconduct. Second trial, yeah, there was a second child in the trial. Second trial was not came up because the jurors failed to read an anonymous verdict. Now they're going with a third trial. Okay. Now they're saying they got this witness in that says that he confessed to murdering his wife. Now, I mean, if he did, he did. But wouldn't that be kind of like he say, she say type of thing? Hearsay, I think is what it's called. I mean, they have no substantial evidence that he's the one that did it. They tried this guy so many different times. Now, one thing I do know, the reason why they do it is because they never really got a full verdict. Now, what I'd like to know is what was the juror misconduct in the first trial. But anyway, it's just interesting how they're continually trying to trial this guy. They can't get a full verdict, which means some of the jurors are possibly thinking that he didn't do it. Now, the person that told me about this gave her opinion on it, and this is what she said.
I think Ryan Widmer should be released from all obligations of this. I don't think he did it, and I think they're going to keep trying him until they get a guilty verdict.
Now, if you want to read about it for yourself, read it down in the description. There's a website there where you can actually read about it for yourself, unless you already know about this whole situation. But I'm just like, how many times are they going to trial this guy? I mean, seriously, what, are they trying to make sure that he gets a guilty verdict or something? What if he really didn't do it? They have no full evidence except for the so-called surprise witness that says that he confessed to killing his wife. What do you think?
For random thoughts.
In the National Choir, a lot of times, this is a weird random thought segment because normally they are pretty much random, but this is about as random as can get. Because National Choir has, they have their stories and everything else. Some stuff that I get comes from there. And the internet. And other things. And sometimes, just for a good laugh, I go into the classifieds just to see who's looking for who. I know some of y'all do too. Don't tell me you don't. But I'm just looking at it and everything else, and normally every time I look in there, it's always men and women like from the 50s and above. Of course, the first thing that goes to mind. That is sad. They can't find people as well. Brings a tear to my eye. But anyway, I came across this one, and I'm like, serious? Because it's, I don't know how to describe it, but anyway, I'm going to read the entire thing to you. And I quote, Some of y'all probably know where that came from. In Texas, Correctional Institute inmate, fairly financially stable, incarcerated single black male, age 29, in search of, excuse me, in search of open-minded, attractive, willing to travel, single white female, 25 to 45, for a long-term relationship. Doesn't matter if national or international. Will answer to all. Now, there's two things that I really would like to know dealing with this. Number one, how did he get a classified in there when he's in jail or prison? Or worse. And number two, I like to see who it is that answers to that.